If your only tool is a hammer, every problem begins to look like a nail. When in doubt, tell the truth. The truth hurts, but silence kills. You can't throw a bad habit out in one go. You need to ease it down the stairs step by step. Start your morning by eating a live frog, and nothing worse will happen to you for the rest of the day. Some people get an education without going to college. The rest get it after they leave. A man who does not read has no advantage over a man who cannot read. There are essentially two kinds of people: those who achieve things and those who claim to achieve things. The first group is less crowded. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers might not be able to tell the difference. The key to moving forward is to start. If you can't stand being alone, maybe others find you boring too. Stay away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but great people make you feel you can become great too. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. Politics and diapers should be changed often, and for the same reason. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. Life would be much happier if we were born at 80 and gradually aged backward to 18. Never wrestle with a pig. You both get dirty, and the pig likes it. Don't complain about growing old. It's a privilege denied to many. An open mind leaves room for a meaningful idea to enter. Just because you were taught something and everyone believes, it doesn't make it true. Everyone is a moon with a dark side they never show to anyone. If you have no will to change it, you have no right to criticize it. I was educated once, and it took me years to recover. Good decisions come from experience, and experience comes from bad decisions. Most of the things I worried about never happened. Good friends, good books, and a clear conscience. This is the ideal life. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is still putting on its shoes. The problem with the world is not that people know too little. It's that they know so much that isn't true. Most people die at 27. We just bury them at 72. Comparison is the death of joy. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting in spite of fear. Loyalty to the country, always. Loyalty to the government only when it deserves it. Why do we celebrate a birth with joy and mourn a death with sorrow? Because we are not the one dying. Noise proves nothing. A hen lays an egg and cackles as if she laid a planet. When you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. They didn't know it was impossible, so they did it. Always do the right thing. It will please some people and amaze the rest. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's resistance to fear and mastery of it. It's better to seek the truth than to blindly accept something. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do, you're misinformed. If you want to see what humanity is truly like, observe it during elections. A banker is someone who lends you an umbrella when the sun is shining, but takes it back when it starts to rain. You meet people who forget you. You forget the people you meet, but sometimes you meet those you can't forget they are your friends. The fear of death arises from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. A good story gets ruined when a witness arrives. To truly be great, you must make those around you great too. A tax is a fine for doing well. A fine is a tax for doing wrong. If you want to change the future, you must change what you are doing in the present. No proof will ever convince a fool. Great things can happen when you don't care about who gets the credit. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. A good lawyer knows the law. A clever lawyer takes the judge out to lunch. Never argue with stupid people. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Of all creatures, humans are the only ones who lie. Knowledge becomes wisdom only when it is put to good use. The inability to forget is far more destructive than the inability to remember. Never engage in a battle of wits with a fool. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he won't bite you. That's the principal difference between a dog and a man. Make every day the most beautiful day of your life. Success is a journey, not a destination. It requires constant effort, vigilance, and reevaluation. It's better to deserve respect and not have it than to have it and not deserve it. Life is short. Break the rules, forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret something that made you smile. Don't just dream your life, live your dreams. Most people can't sit in church for an hour on Sunday. How will they survive eternity in the same kind of place? A person's character can be judged by the adjectives they habitually use in conversation. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Age is more a state of mind than of body. Books are for those who wish to be somewhere else. Turn your profession into your passion. That's the secret of success. Some people bring happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is that successful people try every day. Do something you don't want to do. This is the golden rule to train yourself to fulfill your duties without hardship. Anger gets us into trouble. Ego keeps us there. We are all ignorant just about different things. Quitting smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. The only way to live well is to eat what you don't like, drink what doesn't appeal to you, and do what you'd rather not do. The nation is divided, half are patriots and half are traitors, and no one can tell which is which. In some situations, swearing provides a relief that even prayer cannot. Be careless in your dress if you must, but keep your soul in order. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. You learn nothing from the second kick of a mule. Never miss an opportunity to stay silent. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Life has no security, only opportunity. Parts of the Bible I don't understand don't trouble me. The parts I do understand do. A little harm may come from an enemy, but to be utterly ruined, you need a well-meaning but foolish friend. Focus more on your will than your doubts, and your dreams will take care of themselves. If ignorance is bliss, why isn't the world happier? The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Begin with the determination to succeed, and half the work is already done. If we were meant to speak more than listen, we'd have 2 mouths and 1 ear. He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask remains a fool forever. The best way to make yourself happy is to try to make someone else happy. Being content with what you have is true wealth. Kindness is a language the deaf can hear and the blind can see.